Hey everyone, Lear here. I'm bringing you another X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This one's going to be with Cranky Croconaw. I will be leaving her link to her YouTube channel and her Twitter in the description. Please go check her out. She's pretty cool. Um, Now, looking at her team, I am afraid of the Scizor and the Zoroark. I'm not 100% sure what that's going to be, so let's get in and find out. So what's going to happen is we're going to be leading off. She's going to be leading off with her Salamence, well, what I think is their Salamence, and I'm leading off with my Galvantula. Now, I decided to go for the Thunder here just because I'm expecting the Salamence to switch out, but turns out it's her Zoroark. I definitely should have gone for the safe play of going for the Volt Switch here and bringing her down to a Sash, but she does go for the Flamethrower and takes out my Galvantula. So that is pretty disappointing, just considering I would have loved to use my Choice Scarf Galvantula later on. I do also go for here. I do decide to go for the Dragon Dance. I do think it's a bit of a waste, just because there's not much that I'm really going to be able to set up on. Um, so I do decide to go for the Dragon Dance here and go up for the +1 in attack and speed. And I do go for the Steel Wing on the Zoroark. Uh, the Zoroark did bring me down to pretty low health, so my Charizard's not really going to be able to stand and take a hit. So she does switch into her Tyranitar here, and the Tyranitar name is Reptar. Rugrats was good. Um, I'm fearing the Earthquake or the Stone Edge. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to take it out in one hit, so I am actually going to switch out to my Gliscor, and she does go for the Stone Edge, and I am able to definitely take that Stone Edge very, very well. I'm going to go for the U-turn here, just because I am fearing the Ice Beam or the Ice Fang on that Tyranitar, and I really don't want to lose my Gliscor, just because I really, really do need it for the Scizor later on. She does go for the Ice Fang here, and I do switch into my Azumarill to take it, which it takes it very, very well. And I do run leftovers. I do run Belly Drum, Aqua Jet, Play Rough, and Superpower. So I'm gonna go for the Play Rough here, and I miss. And I mean that is what happens. It can happen if you're running something that's less than 100 accuracy. So can't really complain there. And she hits the second Stone Edge in a row. Uh, so that is going to bring my Azumarill down very, very low here. And I'm going to thankfully hit the second Play Rough, and I'm going to take her out. So now that my Azumarill is that low, I mean, the only thing I'm going to be able to do is possibly Aqua Jet something or save it for Death Fodder. And I'm not really going to be hitting anything on her end pretty hard with an Aqua Jet. So I'm just going to preserve my Azumarill later on for Death Fodder. So she is going to switch into her Scizor here, and I am definitely hoping this thing does not have Sword Stance. If it has Sword Stance, I'm screwed. Especially since the only thing that I have to wall it would be my Gliscor, and I'm not really going to be able to take this thing out pretty fast. So she does reveal the Bullet Punch, and I do go down. It does bring me down past half health, but she's going to go for the U-turn here and go out to her Starmie, I believe. So I'm going to actually go for the Roost, since I was definitely going to be able to live whatever hit she was going to hit me with again, barring a crit. So thankfully she does switch out, and I am going to be able to get that Roost off, and that Roost is going to help me get up to close to full health, and then with my Poison Heal I am actually going to get up to full. So I'm really happy about that, especially since I do absolutely need this Gliscor for this Scizor. So I do switch into my specially defensive Gardevoir. I do run 4 attacking moves with the Assault Vest, just trying it out, having some fun with it. I do think I do need some recovery. I do take that Ice Beam very, very easily, and she is going to switch out back to her Scizor here. Now, I don't want to take anything that this Scizor has, but I did go for the Shadow Ball on the Starmie, and she does switch back into it, so that's pretty nice. I do get some damage off, and I do get the special defense drop, but I'm not going to stay in at all. So I'm actually just going to go right back into my Gliscor here, and I'm going to definitely take that Bullet Punch very well. And what should happen is she should be going out for the U-turn right here, and I do believe she does U-turn out to her Vaporeon. I am just getting a little bit ahead, but I am definitely just gonna go for the Earthquake on whatever's gonna be coming in, or on that Scizor if it decides to stay in. But she does decide to U-turn out to Vaporeon here. Shiny Vaporeon, by the way. So I am expecting this thing to be specially defensive. So I do decide to switch out to my Zubrel to fodder it off, just because it's not really going to be doing anything. So it does die off to the Ice Beam here, but what really surprises me and catches me off guard is it is an offensive variant, because I do see some Life Orb recoil. So I decide to switch out into my Exploud here, and I'm just going to go for the Life Orb boosted Boom Burst. And I love Boom Burst on Exploud, especially if you're running Scrappy. Really catches people with Ghost Pokemon off guard when they're switching into it. So I do take out the Vaporeon with the Boom Burst, and she does bring in the Salamence. So I do decide to go for the Boom Burst here, hoping to live that hit. And I do manage to live the Aerial Ace from the Salamence, and I do take it out with the Boom Burst. So I am just going to switch out here, just because I do also want to keep this Exploud for a setup fodder, or sorry, as a death fodder here. So I am just going to switch back out to my Gliscor here, and I'm just going to wall her hits, and I'm just going to try and take it out and recover HP at the same time with my Poison Heal. So she's going to reveal the Acrobatics too. So, but since she hasn't set up yet, I'm assuming that she probably has Roost instead of the Sword Stance, because she would have been setting up on my Gliscor by now. So this is I'm very thankful for that, and she does reveal the Roost. So I'm speeding this part up just because it's a bunch of stall. I'm trying to take out the Scizor, but the only way that's going to happen with my Gliscor is if I get a crit. So she's just going to keep roosting, bullet punching, and I'm just going to keep earthquaking and roosting. And this is just going to keep going on. So just want to let you know I am looking for Let's Play ideas, so definitely leave a comment below, or send me a tweet on Twitter and let me know what you might be looking to see for a Let's Play. So she's going to be going for the last roost here, and I'm going to be going for another Earthquake. And I do believe she's either going to hit me with a Bullet Punch. Oh no, she is going to go for the last roost here, sorry. And I am going to U-turn out, just because I don't want to keep stalling out like this, especially since I'm running out of PP on Earthquake. So if I run out, she's definitely going to be able to do some more damage to me, and I'm not really going to be able to do anything to her. So I am switching out into my Charizard again, just because I am going to go ahead and go for the Flare Blitz. She only has her Starmie left after that Scizor. So I'm going to go for the Flare Blitz. The Starmie should either barely live it or not live it at all. And thankfully, though, I do get the burn on the Starmie here, which is going to be very nice, just because it's definitely going to help me out with taking out the Starmie. Now, I am at a very low mark of HP here, where I'm afraid that I don't know if I'm going to be able to live a Bullet Punch from that Scizor. But I do bring in my Gardevoir just to sponge some hits from this Starmie. Now, on top of the 2 Stone Edge hits, she's also going to get that freeze, but I do have the natural cure, but at the same time, my Gardevoir is not really going to be doing much against that Scizor at all. The priority Bullet Punch will take out my Gardevoir, so there's really no point in trying to save it, especially since I traced the natural cure. So I'm just going to leave it in here, and I'm actually going to die off to an Acrobatics. So I'm going to use this as death fodder here, just so I can get a free switch back into my Charizard, and then hopefully I am going to be able to live that Bullet Punch. So I am going to bring in my Mega Charizard X, and she is going to get the Bullet Punch off, and I'm thankfully going to live with 11 HP, and I'm going to get the Flare Blitz off to KO the Scizor here. This was a really great match. I really enjoyed it. I look forward to more battles with you, Cranky, and definitely check her out. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I definitely want to hear your feedback. Definitely let me know of what you're looking to see for content, any team ideas, any Pokemon you want to see, and yeah, definitely. Also, make sure to check out the Facebook page. I'm always posting stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.